let's talk about 3 books that let me down, 3 books that were as good as I expected, and 3 that completely took me by surprise. Starting with the letdowns, we can end on the positives. Beach Read by Emily Henry. She's of course the queen of romance on this app, and I went in with very high expectations. That was perhaps my fault because the quality of the writing wasn't quite what I hoped it would be. However, I had a wonderful time. I'll definitely be reading some of her other books. Then we have I Want to Die But I Want to Eat Tteokbokki, and I absolutely picked this up because I thought the name was brilliant. This sets out to be part memoir, part self-help, but unfortunately I didn't think it did either of them quite well enough. Then we have The Trial by Kafka. This was my first venture into reading Kafka, and I think this was a mistake. This was a real bureaucratic nightmare. It was so dark and dismal, I kind of struggled to get through this. The first book that was as good as I expected is I Who Have Never Known Men. Post-apocalyptic, it really delves into the theme of what it means to be human. My Brilliant Friend is critically acclaimed, and yeah, it was great. It was exactly what I thought it was going to be. I'll definitely be reading on though. Piranesi is also extremely well loved, and I also loved it. I do think there are a couple of misconceptions about this book, especially as to how much of a fantasy it is. But the character Piranesi is wonderful. I will be recommending this for a long time. The first book that took me by surprise is Giovanni's Room. Not only is the story absolutely wonderful, but it's told in this really stunning lyrical prose. Clara and the Sun seems to be a divisive one. I definitely was surprised at how much I adored her as a character. Her innocence is so charming, and I thought there was a really great twist to this one. I was also very pleasantly surprised, if pleasant is the right word, to talk about The Vegetarian. It was shocking, it was disturbing, and a very, very powerful read. Please let me know below which book has taken you by surprise.